Hello everyone. So I was tagged by R.95 to do the police tag. Before we get to the books that I pulled, which by the way are mostly DC titles, and so right now I'm pretty much mainly a DC guy, which um, I've been a lifelong DC fan, but there was a time when I started collecting that I was just basically, picking up Marvel books. Uh, then, I went back to DC, and so I was picking both Marvel and DC, and just wasn't liking what Marvel was doing, so I dropped all my Marvel titles and went back to being exclusively DC. With the occasional, you know, independent book, small press books. Um, Not too long ago, I was actually picking up G.I. Joe or Real American Hero from IDW, but kind of got heavy for me just to getting. I was just getting so many books that I just dropped that. And the way I usually work my pull list is, I actually have uh, a pull list in my shops that I go to. I go to two shops. One's a really small one, which is the first shop I ever went to. So I've been with the guy since for about maybe 13 years, 12 years. And I got a larger shop as well because I found out about the store in some article I read a long time ago, and they have a chain. They're a chain store. So I go to their main shop, which has a lot of books that my smaller shop doesn't have. Um, so like I said, I usually have a pull list there on those two. But on occasions, I want to hear about new titles and or in Slavic, I want to try something new. I usually just pick something up out of you know as a whim, uh, you know, from their shelves or the table. The larger shop has a table, uses tables for their books, and if I like a title, I continue to pick it up regularly, not adding it to the pull list unless um, I start missing issues. That thing happened with Green Arrow. Green Arrow was a book I was, picking up uh, directly every month from the table. A couple of issues, I missed a couple of issues, and I just you know added it to my playlist. So I'll be showing a couple. In fact, most of the books are organized. I'm not wasn't gonna you know start moving stuff. So I'll just show the books that I haven't sorted out yet. So the books that I pick up are Action Comics. I picked up Superman, Supergirl, you know, uh, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Aquaman, um, Flash, um, All Star Western, Wonder Woman. One of the in fact, these two probably the books that I find to be the strongest books in my pool. I mean, they just don't disappoint at all. Every month, constantly good. Superman Unchained, which uh, there's a confusion about it. I remember it was originally solicited as an ongoing, Then a few months ago, there was rumor that either it was gonna end with issue number 9 or that the story was going to end in number 9 and somebody else was going to take over with number 10. So we just found out that it actually just became a 9 issue maxi series, would be the word to describe it. I don't know. Superman Wonder Woman, also an excellent book. I've been enjoying it a lot. You know, the surprise book of the year, I guess. Because a lot of people were saying didn't know what it was gonna be about, and as it turned out, you know, it was everything that people didn't think about. I mean, you know, it was described as a bit of a romance book. It was described a bit as a way to explore the Superman Wonder Woman relationship. You know, there were a lot of ideas. Some people were against it, but no, it just really surprised because it was everything that people didn't expect it to be. You know, great book. Teen Titans, um, which is, you know, ending soon. Uh, I wouldn't say it's one of the weakest books I've read. You know, it did have a few problems early on. It's gotten a little bit better, and actually, you know, with this issue, you can tell why it's ending. Um, Batman Superman. That's another book. In fact, I forgot to add that originally. Thought about it. You know, I missed that one when I did my list originally. So I wasn't sure if I missed a book. Another good book. That's one of those books that's not part of my pool. Um, that's one of those that I'm actually just picking up, you know, directly from the store stable. Um, so maybe I'll be just adding it to my pull list soon, because you know that book is great. You know, some people don't like it. You know, the current story arc was okay. Uh, a little bit inconvenient with the whole sideways thing though. Justice League, which I have to consider this, you know, as one of the weakest books in my pool. It's just I want a Justice League book with the Justice League, and 27 issues down the line, uh, it hasn't been that. Uh, we've only had like maybe 3 or 4 arcs with the actual Justice League team, and you know, by the end of issue number 12, Green Lantern left the book. Uh, that was, you know, before Throne of Atlantis. Um, you know, we got the team origin. You know, then you know that team didn't really last long, and you know, by issue 30, they'll be bringing in the Luthor and Captain Cold. So you know, this one I'm gonna probably drop, and I'll be adding Justice League United. At least you know that looks like, you know, it's gonna be a team book. You know, not, you know, random heroes thrown in together. Um, that's why I like actually Teen Titans quite a bit more than the Justice League, because Teen Titans. That's why I like Teen Titans a lot more, because it actually has a team in it. You know. Um, Wait, sorry about that. Then you know, Justice League, horrible book. Then uh Forever Evil as well. This one goes last because it's just, you know, a mini series, so you know it's not something my regular pickup. I've been picking it up, you know, just because of the event, but you know, it's a mini series. So those don't last long. So I wasn't even thinking of adding it to the list because it's just a temporary thing. Then I also pick up. I've been picking up quite a few independent books, uh, alternative comics, small press, whatever you wanna call it. First off, Ghost by Dark Horse Comics. I've really been, you know, I picked up the first issue of the ongoing, catching up with the mini series, and as you know, I've been picking up back issues from the previous series before this re this reboot. So that's one. The other one is this one, Doc Savage. Picked issue one on a slow week. I really liked it, so I'm sticking with it for quite a bit. And finally, another mini series, Skyman, also coming out of Dark Horse Comics. This, of course, is from Dynamite, so we mention it. Yeah, but yeah, Skyman. The first issue was okay. Really want to know where things are going with this mini, and again, I put it right at the end because it's miniature, so it's a temporary thing. So not something more of a much more regular nature. So those are the books that are in my pool, my current pool. And so I have give me a second to tag 3 people. I'm gonna tag 3 people. So first person I'm going to tag is going to be Oddfellow's Thoughts, Travis. He tagged me for the last tag video. So you are tagged, my friend. Give me a second. The next person I am going to tag is going to be a comic girl. A comic girl. So I'm gonna tag her. She hasn't done a lot of videos, so we know she's there every week on the comic book roundtable. But so to get her to do more videos, I'm tagging her, and I'm tagging give me a second. I'm thinking who else am I gonna tag, and I'm tagging. So yes, I'm tagging the co-host of Comic Book Roundtable, a comic girl, Oddfellow's Thoughts, and I'm also tagging Roger 69501. So yeah, so that's my tag video. So I'll be putting down the links below, and for these great people, Oddfellow's Thoughts, a comic girl, and Roger 6. I'm gonna mess this up. Roger's 69501. So like I always say, until next time, keep smiling.